Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final NXT before we hit to Dragon's Rise. And this is a very special episode of NXT because we have ourselves a 10-person gauntlet match to determine who will face the champion, Rhea Ripley, at Dragon's Rise for the NXT Women's Championship. But that's not all that we're going to have, because at Dragon's Rise, we will be debuting a new championship. But we'll speak more of that later inside the match. But right now, Gauntlet match, the first competitor is Shotzi. Last we seen the Shotzi was this past Monday when she went one-on-one against Gigi Dolan. The last time Shotzi went for the title was at Extreme Rules for Tiffany Stratton's Women's World Championship. Shotzi looking ready for more in this gauntlet matchup. Whoever wins faces Rhea Ripley at Dragon's Rise. And speaking of Rhea Ripley, she had a very successful matchup this past weekend against Scarlett, where she successfully retained her title. And now a whole new week, she's looking for her next challenger. Whoever wins here will be facing her. And Shotzi, she's had the most experience in this universe this year. So multiple matches, a championship shot, looking for another one. And with Shotzi, you know things get super extreme. Let's see who's number 2. Hey, here comes number 2. Here comes JC Jane, former member of Toxic Attraction, a former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, looking for her first singles title here. JC Jane helped save Chase U from death. And now she's looking for gold of her own. And if she can win this gauntlet matchup, it could very well lead to that. JC Jane, a very talented performer here in NXT. Looking for her big shot, but she has 9 other women in her way. So let's start the gauntlet. And here we go, folks. Gauntlet match incoming. This is our only matchup of the night, and Shotzi is looking pretty good so far. But hang on a second. JC with the drop down, slamming the back of Shotzi's head against the mat. And now JC already looking to fly here. Uh-oh. Off the top with a crossbody. And now we coming into our third competitor in this gauntlet match. And it is former WWE Women's Champion and former Queen of the Ring herself, Roxanne Perez, a former NXT Women's Champion. And if she wins here tonight, she can earn another title shot. Roxanne Perez is not going to take things lightly. She's coming in hot against any and everybody that gets in her way, trying to take out the competition. This gauntlet match is all about keeping your stamina. The last time we had a gauntlet match, it was Kurt Angle who won that gauntlet match and went up to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight. Wait, hang on a second. That's Tiffany Stratton. What is the women's world champion doing in this matchup? And oh Jesus, Roxanne Perez just tossing the candlestick directly at the skull of Tiffany Stratton. This match is already going to hell. Everyone's just throwing everything and anything at each other. But what is the women's world champion doing in this sort of matchup? I mean, she was just on Raw last night where she was viciously assaulted Gigi Dolan. And here comes Zoe Stark. This gauntlet is just full of everything. Maybe Tiffany wants to be a double champion. I mean, if she wins here tonight, she will do double duty at Dragon's Rise. But Tiffany, she needs to focus on her women's world championship as our next competitor is about to come out. Who could it be? Number 6, Shayna Baszler. And Shayna, she also has a date at Dragon's Rise where she's supposed to take on the team of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I'm guessing just winning championships is all it means. And also, wait, yeah, I just realized Zoe Stark, her partner in that match, is up in this matchup as well. I'm guessing championships mean a lot more, but they gotta be careful because they still have a match. And now here comes number 7. And it is Piper Niven. Piper Niven looking for her first singles championship. This match has already gone to hectic. Of a current women's world champion, a former women's champion. We got tag team partners. Anything to challenge Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. And Rhea has been defending that championship for the longest. She's been the champion for a pretty long time. But here comes number 8, and it is Asuka. Asuka is back. Ever since Tiffany Stratton beat Asuka for the Women's World Championship, she's been missing ever since. Looks like she wants a shot at the NXT Women's Championship, the title that she had to let go of. And I believe we're going to be taking a break from entrances to allow the competitors inside the ring a chance to keep fighting. So the next time somebody gets eliminated, the new countdown will begin. And now you see weapons are everywhere. Kendo sticks, sledgehammers, and Zoe looking for the first elimination, but Roxanne with a pretty quick kick out there at 1. But hang on a second. Trying to sneak one here, but no, not even a 1. And now Piper Niven, Canadian Destroyer on the Women's World Champion. 1. Oh, a 1 count. And can you imagine whoever beats the Women's World Champion, eliminates her, could definitely get their rankings in their respective title picture go up. But look at this, C360 to Roxanne, into the cover, 2, no, 2 count, very close. But as I was saying, whoever ends up beating Tiffany Stratton, almost, whoever pins or eliminates her could definitely have their rankings increase. I mean, she is the Women's World Champion. And end up hitting right into the turnbuckles. So much chaos has ensued in this matchup. But who's going to be the first person eliminated? All of these lovely women are going to fight tooth and nail just to become the NXT Women's Champion. But who is going to be the last one standing? We already, as I said before, we already seen a gauntlet match of this quality. It was 10 men, and it was to who will face Seth Rollins at I forgot the name. Night of Champions, I meant to say. And Shotzi almost eliminated Tiffany Stratton, and Shotzi and Tiffany have history, but look at this. Shotzi with the never wake up into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Niven. As I was saying, Shotzi and Stratton have history with the Women's World Championship. So does Asuka and Tiffany Stratton. And Roxanne is going crazy with that candlestick. Hitting it and tossing it everywhere. And now look at this. Tiffany Stratton with the Stratton bomb. The Tiffy Twister. 2. No, Asuka survives. These women are going to keep fighting, showing their resiliency to prove that they deserve the chance to face Rhea Ripley at Dragon's Rise. And now Tiffany going for the first elimination. No, Asuka still survives. Asuka is showing her incredible resiliency here. I mean, Asuka was the Women's World Champion at the start of the season. And now it's Tiffany Stratton's turn with the title. No eliminations yet so far, but it's gonna be happening sooner or later. And Jesus! Piper Niven just slammed down Zoe Stark, but before that, Tiffany Stratton just got sprayed with the mist. The blue mist from Asuka going directly into the face of Tiffany Stratton. And now Stratton trying to take a breather here. Zoe Stark and Roxanne Perez head inside the ring here. And now here comes Piper Niven. Big strike there by Niven. And now Spine Buster on the outside. And now Shotzi looking for a cover and a quick kick out there. But look at this. Roxanne with the pop rocks. And no, Shayna doesn't get eliminated just yet. But Shotzi's going crazy here. So much and no eliminations yet so far. Roxanne Perez in deep trouble here on the inside of the ring, which Shotzi almost managed to put away Shayna Baszler, but Baszler was able to kick out. And so much is happening on the outside as well. Don't forget what's happening. Look at this Future Wire armbar to Zoe Stark here. And Zoe Stark manages to escape it. But Shotzi hits something. We couldn't see it. But she's looking for the cover of Roxanne. And Roxanne is the first to go. Whatever Shotzi hit Roxanne with, it was enough to put her out the matchup. And now look at this vicious knee by Shayna Baszler as the new countdown for number 9 starts. And just in case you didn't know, all this action happening on the outside does not count. The only thing that counts really is what happens inside the ring. Pinfalls, submissions, all count inside the ring. But that back suplex on the outside definitely is going to leave a mark. And now Piper got Asuka up, but Asuka looking to fight, manages to escape the fireman's carry, ducks under, and on the outside, JC with a suplex to the Women's World Champion. And Asuka has been dominating Piper Niven here on the inside. Hits a big bulldog. And now she goes for the cover off of it. Referee in position to kick out by Niven. Only one elimination so far, but here comes number 9. And who could it be but Piper Niven with the cover. Kick out. And it's Becky Lynch, the former Women's World Champion, but Asuka locks in the Asuka lock. Piper Niven could be close to tapping out. And she does. Piper Niven had to tap out of the Asuka lock. And now Becky Lynch, a Grand Slam champion, former NXT Women's Champion, looking for that title back ever since she lost it to Lyra Valkyria, who she took it from Tiffany Stratton. So much history between these ladies here, especially with Asuka and Becky Lynch. But who is going to be walking out the winner as Shotzi never rakes up? Hits on Asuka. Goes for the cover. No! Asuka with another kick out here. But Asuka quickly gets back to her feet. Very quick. Looking for a big German suplex into the cover. 1, 2, kick out. I'm pretty sure most of these superstars have low stamina. Pretty sure they're just exhausted from being in this ring. All this action for so long. And another German suplex to Shotzi. But here comes Tiffany Stratton. And here comes number 10. Who will be the final competitor? It is Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile, a very impressive superstar to look at. But everyone gets back in. Oh, JC almost hits Tiffany Stratton with the toxic shock. But Becky Lynch gets caught with a big boot to the face. Now look at this. Standing moonsault. Avoids another toxic shot. JC trying to hit that move. Almost does it a third time. I thought the third time would be the charm, but it wasn't enough there. And now all the action seems to be on the outside, but the fall can only happen on the inside. That's which Tiffany Stratton and JC Jane, and now Becky Lynch, who just got tossed in. Now Becky Lynch gets brought into the corner. But she manages to counter. And now look at this. Big armbar applied on Stratton. Will Stratton tap out here? No, she manages to fight out of it. Ivy now, obviously the freshest competitor in this match, since she just got in, a minute ago? And just after that was Becky Lynch. And I like to say that a lot of these superstars are definitely worthy of facing Rhea Ripley for her NXT Women's Championship. I mean, you already have some that are former champions. Now look at Becky Lynch, a former champion, locking in the armor on Zoe Stark. Will Stark tap out? Stark trying to fight with all her might, but she has to tap out to the disarmor. And now Shayna Baszler looking for the cure for the clutch on Ivy Nile. Trying to make another tap out, but look at this. Asuka lock on Stratton. But she manages to escape it. Asuka almost managed to tap out Tiffany Stratton right there. And that definitely would have improved her rankings and the championships. But so much has been happening here. DDT on the outside. And now Ivy now looking for an elimination. No, Asuka stays strong. And JC Jane manages to avoid a suplex there. with a big counter. And now the only people inside the ring are Shotzi and Ivy Now. And Shotzi and Ivy Now, I believe they faced each other in that #1 contenders match where Shotzi had won to face Tiffany Stratton for the title. And now this action is taking all of it to the outside here. The only way someone gets eliminated is inside the ring. And as soon as you, as quickly as you can do that, the better of a chance you have of winning this gauntlet matchup. Everyone has been out. We only had some eliminations so far. And now trying to get everything back inside the ring. There goes Ivy Now. Here comes JC Jane looking to take offense here. Looking for something big here. Drops her down hard. Hook and ladder. And this could be it for Ivy Nile. Getting eliminated right here. And she does. JC Jane has been here since #2. And look at that suicide dive. And Shotzi has been here since #1. I'm pretty sure these two are facing the most of exhaustion than any of the other superstars. Ivy Now, who came in at #10, just got eliminated a few seconds ago. So who's going to be the next person eliminated? Could be Asuka since she got sent in, but here comes Shotzi getting sent in as well. Asuka going to take control of the situation as Tiffany Stein just got suplexed right on her neck. And there goes Becky suplex on her neck. Shayna suplexing everybody. And now Asuka, I think she tried to go for the Asuka lock, but Shotzi was able to counter it. Now, ooh, boot to the face. And now Shotzi, sliced bread, goes for the cover. Asuka could be eliminated here. 1, 2, no. Asuka once again stands strong. Surprise. Asuka is still in this since Tiffany Stratton also beat her as well. Looks like only Tiffany could beat Asuka here. But hang on a second. Shotzi never wake up into the cover. Wait, JC going for the cover as well. 1, 2, 1. Hey, Jesus! JC Jane just pinned the Women's World Champion. I thought that count was going for Asuka and Shotzi, but it didn't. It went for JC. And the Women's World Champion just got eliminated. Now, I don't think being in this gauntlet matchup, JC almost got eliminated there. But as I was saying, I don't think being in that gauntlet matchup was good, was smart for Tiffany Stratton. I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, she went through a whole lot in this gauntlet matchup. But Shayna is definitely gonna be suffering. Wait, hang on a second. Becky Lynch just got hit with her own move by JC Jane. Uh-oh. And no, Becky Lynch was able to kick out. Becky knew what she had to do, kick out of her own finishing maneuver. JC Jane almost put Becky Lynch away with her own move. Can you talk about how crazy that would have been? And now we are down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 superstars remaining. And only one of these superstars definitely don't deserve to be in this, definitely don't need to be in this type of matchup. Shayna Baszler, so she's still here. But Becky Lynch, try to go for something there, but gets countered. But Shayna into the Kira Fuda clutch, locking it in. Becky Lynch trying to struggle and she taps out. Shayna Baszler has been going crazy so far. She's in the final 4 here, as well as JC Jane Asuka and Shotzi. JC Jane. Oh, wait, a spear from Shayna. That definitely affected Shotzi's health right there. But JC Jane and Shotzi been in this matchup since the beginning. And the exhaustion must be destroying them. But wait, hang on a second. There was a counter there. I didn't even see it. And now Shotzi getting taken advantage of by JC after that neck breaker. And hang on a second. Kira through the clutch. Oh, but she lets go of it. I guess what happened with JC Jane, she didn't get the correct rips. But she's going to keep fighting. And she goes for the cover here after that move there. 1, 2. Shotzi has finally been eliminated. Started out at number 1. Now the longest reigning person in this matchup is JC Jane, making it to the final 3. Do you know how insane that is? You've been in this match for what? Over 20 minutes. Over 20 minutes you have been in this matchup, JC. But she wants to become the NXT Women's Champion. So she's going to have to do whatever she has to in order to do that. I mean, she's going up against former NXT Women's Champions. Going up against Asuka, the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. And she's going up against Shayna Baszler, a 2-time NXT Women's Champion. And look at all the destruction around the ring. Broken pieces of candlesticks just everywhere. Be careful not to get a splinter out there. And there's that sledgehammer. I don't even remember the last time the sledgehammer was used. And there's a chair as well. A bruised and beaten chair. So much in this matchup at the beginning. Final 3 is here. But it's so much can happen right now. Asuka could be going back to her old NXT when it's the same as Shayna. But could we be seeing a new type of champion in JC Jane? And oh, big boot right to the face. And now Asuka just made Shayna tap out, but it was on the outside, so it doesn't count. As I said before, everything counts on the inside of the ring. And that's what it needs to be if you want to get your elimination. Sure, everyone is bruised, battered, and tired. But only one of these women can go to Dragon's Rise. And it will all be worth it if you can beat the champion Rhea Ripley. And now toxic shot to Asuka into the cover. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. And Asuka has been eliminated. Final 2. Shayna and JC. Big clothesline. And now JC go for the cover, but she's going to use the ropes as an assistance. Shayna, she didn't kick out. JC is going to Dragon's Rise. She just earned a big title shot. And speaking of titles, at Dragon's Rise, there's going to be an 8 women's ladder match for the newly made NXT Women's North American Championship. Just been announced, so anything can happen at Dragon's Rise, but congratulations to JC Jane.